These are the numbers during this 11-game winning streak. Almost more than 8.5 runs per game. The team batting average during the winning streak hovering around 300. What do you make of the Rays right now and what they're doing?
Yeah, I mean, not surprised. I think the thing for me, when you look at it, we always say that they're built on pitching, and Kevin Cash have been boom, 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 all these things. But offensively, they've been pounding the baseball. They won the last game of that series against the Yankees, walked over to Citi Field, took on the Metsies there and battled them and swept them and started this whole kind of rotation. I think it's the offense. And the thing I want to say is O'Malley started the whole grapes of wrath.
That's right.
And he kind of was saying, you know, the Rays are an acquired taste. And you could say that in twofold, because they're not for everyone, right? You might not like the way they go about it.
You're right.
But you also might say, based on what we heard Billy Beane say, they're a transaction-based organization.
They
I
are.
feel like the Rays are as well.
Yeah.
And the guys that have been really carrying the freight for them offensively, let's dive in. They've acquired in all different shapes and sizes. You take a look back, Manny Margot from San Diego, February 8th of 2020. For Emilio Pagan, who caught lightning in a bottle in the bullpen for the Tampa Bay Rays. He has been awesome for them. All over the place. Had a huge triple yesterday. Keep it going. Joey Wendell, player to be named later. Catcher Jonah Heim went over from Oakland.
Hit him with
December 11, 2017. You know what Joey Wendell's done in the last 11 games? 424, 9 extra base hits, and he does it without batting gloves, which to me, I have no idea how you hit without batting gloves. How about Randy Arozarena? I mean, this has been chronicled already, but January 9th of 2020. And Matthew Liberatore is going to be a darn good pitcher for the St. Louis Cardinals. But I don't think they had any idea what Randy Arozarena's turned into. In 11 games, he's hitting 327 with 7 extra base hits and got the sweat. But this is just egregious.
I mean, come on. I know we belabor
this. This is the one in fantasy football when it goes out to the rest of the people.
Everyone rejects
we all
it.
Veto it.
Exactly.
Shouldn't have been allowed, okay? You get number 1 starter, and you get a number 3 hole hitter right there in Austin Meadows, and he's been pounding the baseball.
We haven't even seen Shane Baz yet.
Well, G-Man Choi, little dinged up, but he was acquired from Milwaukee for Brad Miller, and he's been pounding the baseball as well. So, I love... I'm going to say this. I had a little soapbox here. Hats off to Eric Neander, Kevin Cash, everyone that affiliated with that front office. But for me, as a former player, the fact that they're able to do this at this payroll, I want to tip my cap to them, but I think these are some things in the CBA, if I was a player, that need to be addressed.
Yeah.
What?
There needs to be a floor.
Yes,
you
there is.
cannot spend $60 million on a big league baseball team and sell that to me. Look, for everything, I'm not going to sit here and say that Tampa, they went to the World Series last year, but they went to the World Series and then Charlie Morton Charlie Morton was too expensive and Blake Snell's out the door. And they have to keep doing that. And I don't know, but for me as a player, like that would be a huge argument for why the whole 6-year thing's got to get shrunken down. The arbitration thing's got to get shrunken down. A floor's got to be created to force these teams that don't want to spend the way some of the other teams do.
What about personalities? Would all personalities work there? You almost trade in the name on the back for the name on the front, and that's obviously always what
Listen, you have to buy. Yeah, you have to buy in. There's no doubt, but there's also a negative impact to it.